As you can see, it'll start mixing and start getting smoother. The reason why we pulverize it first, primarily, if you don't, you'll have to turn the blender off and on to keep on mixing it in. Once it's already powdered down, now you can do it with a blender too. You set it on low and pulverize it, then add your oil. As you can see, it's starting to mix. Now, once she starts to mix and gets going, you can at that point open up the top of your blender, like that. Be careful when you do this. Because now it'll mix well. Now as it mixes, you can keep on adding until you get as much nut butter you want. I just threw some walnuts in. Some Brazil nuts. Turned up the speed a little bit. As you can see, the volume is moved up all by itself. You can make this as thick or as thin as you like it. Now, rosemary essential oil. Use 1 to 2 drops, that's all that's required. While that's blending, it'll mix this throughout all the fat. Every now and then take a look at it. Okay, I had to reset the speed on this particular blender for more of a lower speed so that it starts chopping the seeds more effectively. Now for me, it's still too thin. So I'm going to add a little more pumpkin seed to it. Maybe a little bit more walnut.
Is it advisable at this point to perhaps put more in the pulverizing process, or is it?
Won't matter at this point. The reason why you do it this way or that way, like I said, you can do it that way. You can put it back in the coffee grinder and re-pulverize it if you want. But see, as you can see, once you add it to it, it's doing it all well because the fat has already been broken down. It will absorb the bulkier seeds and flow toward the blade. So as you can see, doesn't take long. There you go. Just to give you an idea how thick that is. That's how thick that is. Now, the consistency, I mean, usually what I'll do sometimes, I'll do this. Okay, I see some loose nuts or whatever. So I'll take a chopstick or one of those plastic, I forget what they're even called, to push everything down, mix it up a little bit, and then put it and then turn it back on again. Or you can leave them the way they are and have what's like a crunchy nut seed butter. It's up to you. Some people like it smooth. Some people like it a little bit more. A little bit more blended up. So I'll put it on again for another couple minutes. Now, you can turn this into a Reese cup if you want. All you got to do is add cocoa to it and a drop of essential peppermint oil, and you got a Reese's peanut butter cup, or I'm sorry, more like a peppermint peanut butter cup kind of spread if you want. You can add cinnamon to this if you like. You can always just leave it straight. And when you do get it done, refrigerate it. Now, I was going to finish it off, but you can do the same thing. Finish it off any way you like, you leave this crunchy. Now, just to give you an idea, that's how it is. That's how the consistency of it. Look at that. Okay, that's a spread on a toast. It's a spread on anywhere. Now, the benefit of this, again, You've got the antioxidant of rosemary, which again nourishes the brain. The walnut nourishes the brain. The Brazil nut supports the male testicles from cancer because of the selenium content. It also supplies selenium for absorption of iodine for both men and women. The zinc content for the pumpkin seed. So you have all that in it. Plus, you have all the proteins and the aminos that your body needs. So this is basically almost a complete protein when you put them all together. Now, you have the omega-3s, omega-6s, and omega-9s. So this is something you can make yourself. That little bit will probably run you about $6 or $8 at the health food store or the grocery store. You just made it probably for about $2. Something you can think about the next time you go shopping. So, anybody can do this. You can use any seed, any combination of seeds you like, or nuts. You can use sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, peanuts if you like. If you are going to use peanuts, make sure you do add the vitamin C and the rosemary to it to keep it, if there's any particular mold, it will act as an anti-mold or anti-fungal, just as a precaution. And the reason why this is in there as well, and when you do get done, refrigerate this. Put it in a glass jar, not plastic, glass, because the enzyme activity is still alive and active. Put it in the refrigerator and it'll keep the fats from breaking down. Okay, that's it.